Start. A bare perusal of the aforesaid sub-rule shows that when the respondent had failed to submit the explanation to the charge sheet, it was incumbent upon the inquiry officer to fix a date for his appearance in the inquiry stop. It is only in a case when the government servant, despite notice of the date fixed, failed to appear, that the enquiry officer can proceed with the inquiry ex parte stop. Even in such circumstances, it is incumbent on the enquiry officer to record the statement of witnesses mentioned in the charge sheet stop. Since the government servant is absent, he would clearly lose the benefit of cross examination of the witnesses stop. But nonetheless, in order to establish the charges, the department is required to produce the necessary evidence before the enquiry officer stop. This is so as to avoid the charge that the enquiry officer has acted as a prosecutor as well as a judge stop. Enquiry officer acting in a quasi-judicial authority is in the position of an independent adjudicator stop. He is not supposed to be a representative of the department or disciplinary authority of the government stop. His function is to examine the evidence presented by the department even in the absence of the delinquent official to see as to whether the unrebutted evidence is sufficient to hold that the charges are proved stop. In the present case, the aforesaid procedure has not been observed stop. Since no oral evidence has been examined, the documents have not been proved and could not have been taken into consideration to conclude that the charges have been proved against the respondents stop. Apart from the above, by virtue of Article 311 of the Constitution of India, the departmental inquiry had to be conducted in accordance with the rules of natural justice stop. It is a basic requirement of rules of natural justice that an employee be given a reasonable opportunity of being heard in any proceeding which may culminate in a punishment being imposed on the employee stop. When a department enquiry is conducted against the government servant, it cannot be treated as a casual exercise stop. The enquiry proceedings also cannot be conducted with a closed mind stop. The enquiry officer has to be wholly unbiased stop. The rules of natural justice are required to be observed to ensure not only that justice is done but is manifestly seen to be done stop. The object of rules of natural justice is stop.